Hi guys, and welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be predicting the scores of the round of 16 for the Champions League ties for Tuesday 23rd of February and Wednesday 24th of February 2020-2021. Now, last week, what a disaster. 4 ties played, 4 absolute terrible outcomes for myself. No perfect scores and no predictions correct either. And it wasn't the best of times for you guys. LFC 96 YNWA did come away with 4 points overall with 1 perfect score and 1 other correct result. Closest to him then was Robert Waldron and Francis Bellardi, but overall absolutely terrible by all of us in last week's predictions. But last week is history. Let's move on, make some predictions for this coming week. First up, on Tuesday at 8 o'clock UK time, we've got Atletico Madrid coming up against Chelsea. Now, Atletico Madrid finished second in their group, which was Group A, just behind Bayern Munich. Atleti's record in Group A was they won 2, drawn 3 and lost 1. And Chelsea finished top of Group E, won 4 of their matches and drew 2. Currently, Atletico Madrid find themselves top of La Liga. However, they've only won once in the last 4 fixtures. On Saturday, they actually lost at home against Levante 2-0, which was a rare occurrence. Prior to that, they gained draws against Levante away from home and Celta Vigo, and sandwiched between those 2 results was an away victory against Granada. Chelsea, now managed by Thomas Tuchel, have actually climbed up the league since Frank Lampard has left the club. They find themselves in 5th position, just outside the Champions League spot in the Premier League there. On the weekend, they drew away against Southampton, but prior to that, they did gain 4 victories against Newcastle, Sheffield United, Spurs and Burnley. So, how do we see this one going, guys? Now, Atletico Madrid, formidable at home. I think they've won, I can't remember now, it's something like 16 matches at home in Europe. However, the last team to beat Atletico Madrid, I believe, in European competitions was Chelsea. So a tough one to predict. Don't think there'll be many goals in this one. So I'm going to go for a narrow Madrid victory in this one, 1-0. Next up, we got Lazio coming up against Bayern Munich. Now, this is a tasty affair with 2 absolute goal machines. Remember, Ciro Immobile won the Golden Shoe last season, beating Robert Lewandowski to that title. So Lazio finished second in Group F behind Borussia Dortmund, and Bayern Munich, of course, won Group A. Bayern find themselves at top of the Bundesliga. However, they lost away against Eintracht Frankfurt over the weekend, and prior to that, they drew 3-3 at home against Bielefeld. So a little bit of a stutter in the Bundesliga for Bayern at the moment. Prior to those 2 games, though, they won all 4 of their previous matches. For Lazio in Serie A, they find themselves in 5th position, but they've won 5 out of their last 6 fixtures. They've gained victories at home against Sampdoria, Calgary, away against Atalanta, and home against Sassuolo and AS Roma. They did, however, lose away against Inter Milan on the 14th of February. So another tough match to predict, this one. Bayern, though, surely going to bounce back from their difficulties slightly in the Bundesliga, so I'm going to go for a narrow 2-1 away victory against Lazio. Next up, on Wednesday, the first of the Wednesday fixtures, we got Atalanta coming up against Real Madrid. Now, Atalanta finished second in Group D behind Liverpool, and Real Madrid finished first in Group B. Another tough one to predict. We know all about Real Madrid's pedigree in Europe. Atalanta for the past few seasons have been fantastic, currently find themselves in 4th position, winning their last 2 matches in Serie A against Napoli at home and Calgary away. Prior to those 2 victories, though, they'd only won once in their last 4, which was an away victory against AC Milan. Over in La Liga, Real Madrid currently find themselves in 2nd position. However, they're on a fantastic run of victories, winning 5 of their last 6. On the weekend, they beat Valladolid away from home 1-0, and prior to that, they beat Valencia 2-0 at the Bernabeu. So how do I see this fixture going? We know about Real Madrid in the Champions League, absolutely phenomenal. Atalanta, as I've said, last couple of years, been brilliant. It all points towards a Real Madrid victory. However, I've got a sneaky suspicion that Atalanta are going to get something out of this game, so I'm going to go for a 1-1 scoreline in this one. The final fixture, which takes place on Wednesday, is between Borussia Monchengladbach and Manchester City. Gladbach finished second in Group B on goal difference, and Manchester City finished first in Group C. This match is taking place at the Puskas Arena in Budapest, obviously because of the restrictions of entering Germany at this time. Munchengladbach find themselves in 8th position in the Bundesliga, not winning any of their previous 4 fixtures. The last win was at home against Dortmund on the 22nd of January, and prior to that they also won against Werder Bremen on the 19th of January. Manchester City, on the other hand, are in phenomenal form. I think they've won something like their last 16 fixtures in all competitions. On the weekend they beat Arsenal away from home 1-0. Prior to that they beat Everton away from home as well 3-1, and prior to that on the 13th of February they smashed Tottenham 3-0 at the Etihad. Group C won 5 of their 6 matches and drew the other one, scoring 13 goals and just conceded 1 single goal. So absolutely phenomenal in Europe, absolutely phenomenal in the Premier League. So I can only see one winner in this fixture, and that's going to be Manchester City. I don't think it'll be a massive scoreline, but I do see the citizens winning this one, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 scoreline. So that concludes my predictions for these 4 matches of the round of 16. As usual, I'm going to leave a template of these fixtures in the description. If you would like to play along at home and do better than we all did last week, then make sure you leave your predictions in the comment section. But for now, thanks for joining me as usual. I'll be back on Wednesday evening / Thursday morning with a bumper fixture list, where in the Premier League I think there's something like 17 matches that myself and Nathan are going to predict, so look forward to that one. But for now, I bid you farewell, and I'll see you next time.